Welcome everyone to HueFin, also known as HueFin News. Today is July 10, 2020. Take a look. We're going to give you all the price prediction in the market for Coinbase. First things first, we're here to give you all the news according to the charts. We're not here to give you any fluff, any FOMO, any FUD. We're not trying to hype you up. It is what it is. If the market's going to go lower, we'll have to tell you. If we get our prediction wrong, you'll see, because we are being transparent to everyone in our community. We're trap watchers. We ensure that we pay attention to the evidence that is being dropped down on these price charts so that we can be in position and win and dominate, right? So you can see right now on our price chart, we did a price prediction in Coinbase April 16th, 2021, and it's still there. Okay. So now before I break down what happened into the market since April and what we're expecting in the future, hit the like button, share it, and also subscribe to the channel. The doors are open. I mean, if you want to learn more, if you want to always be in position and understand what the market is going to do before anyone else, you need to join us, join our team, because we're here to show you the unconfusing way of where price is going to go. Okay. So now hit the like button, share it, and also subscribe. Now I broke this down to a 3-hour time frame because a lot has changed since April. Okay. Obviously you can tell, let me zoom out. The market price in Coinbase has dipped. It has gone lower. And we can see here on our 3-hour chart that we was playing the strength into the market. Okay. So now let's see. When we did our price prediction right there on April the 16th, 2021, the market, we already had an expectation as to where restriction was, and it's around $345. Now, we didn't even get that close. I mean, the market in Coinbase, once we did our prediction, barely came up to around 342, and the market weakness continued. This is why we identified this area of support right here in Coinbase, okay? Because we would evaluated our prediction once price came to this arena to 320. Okay, so let me switch this back over to the daily and see at what point will we have said, okay, this market in Coinbase is not giving us what we expected. We need to cut our losses now before we lose more. That's one thing that we all need to realize, is that you will get these predictions. You will be caught off guard in terms of what you expect the market to do. So at what point will you come to grips and say, okay, I need to cut this, because if I don't, I increase my risk of losing more, right? So at what point? April the 16th, we did our prediction. April the 19th, the market closed lower. Even right here on April the 20th, the market in Coinbase still dipped. And then again on April 21st. At one of these days, you should have your mind should have twitched and said, hold on, something's not right. Okay, I expected the market in Coinbase to go higher, and it has not been giving me that. Matter of fact, right here on April the 21st, the market in Coinbase tried to break back up above that support area that we've identified, and it closed lower. It was then there that you should have cut them losses right there. Okay, and that would have given us what? On the close of April 21st, about 7.84%. Because it was confirmed that the weakness in Coinbase is still there. Because if the market was still strong on April the 21st, we would have seen the price close at the high, which would have made us close above our support area. And then we would have said, okay, cool. He told us that he wants to keep that price above 320. But that wasn't the outcome. The market closed below that. So that's a failed attempt. He failed. Now, if you didn't see that, if you didn't catch that, and you kept your position ongoing in hopes that the market in Coinbase was going to go back higher eventually, look at where we're at today. This is why you got to learn how to cut the market and read these charts, because instead of being down 7.84%, you'll be down 25 right now, which it will happen. It will occur, but you need to teach yourself. We all need to continually learn how to read these charts so that we can alleviate 25% losses and just take the 7.84%, right? And one thing that I'm telling you, everyone who's in our community, is don't utilize stop losses, okay? Only you need to tell, or only you need to know your stop loss. Don't put them on these stocks exchanges. Don't put them in the stock market, because if you put it there, do you not understand that people can also see that stop loss? And their goal would be to take the price there so that they could get you out the way and then move the market to where you expected it to go. So don't put your stop losses on the exchanges. Only you need to know your price of where you'll get out. And that's how you execute it. Okay. So now let me take this away real quick. You guys can see that the market in Coinbase has given us a little bit more information though, right? And this is the baseline support right here. Okay. Well, how do I know? Because the market, like I tell everyone in our community, he drops us evidence all the time. There's always evidence being left behind on charts. All you have to do is anticipate it, interpret it, and you'll win. So we have June 22nd, 2021, a bounce. We started the low. From this downtrend, the market bounced right there on May the 19th, around 210. He did it a second time. Okay, cool. We appreciate that. He is giving us evidence. Market support in Coinbase is now at 210. Also, take a look at the trend. That was the low on June 22nd. And we've been in an uptrend since then in Coinbase. We got one hurdle that's in the way though, and it's 260. Okay. Right here. So I want everyone to visualize this. We need to see where the problems are. And it's around 260. Now, as I transition the chart over to a different time frame, we need to gauge and see, okay, cool. We got restriction in the market in Coinbase at 260, right? We all can see that. So the only problem is, can he actually break the price above 260? Because if so, we have 270 and 280 as the next areas of restriction. We can see the market go up to that particular level. So now let's do this. Let's look at the market in Coinbase on a 3-day time frame. Okay. So far, so good, right? The market health is still being reflected on the 3-day time frame to show us that the market is trying to break above 260. Cool. What about on the 2-day? This is the 2-day time frame. It looks even better, right? We saw the market on this last 2-day price bar, which begun on July the 6th. We still saw a weakness on this next completed 2-day price bar, and we still saw the market close on the high. So we are noticing how the trap is trying to take this price up above 260. This is the 5-day time frame. We're still seeing the same thing. When the market saw all of this selling occur on this last 5-day price bar, which was on June 25th, that was the start date of this price bar being created. And then on this completed one, on July the 2nd, we still saw the market close at the high, and the market even bought up the selling that occurred. So yeah, the trap is trying to break the price above 260. That is something that I'm telling you all that he or she is trying to do right now. Okay. Now let me show you on a weekly time frame then. This is how the market ended on the weekly time frame in Coinbase. Market looks decent, right? Even though the cryptocurrencies you all have realized, have participated in, maybe some of you saw that we have been in a massive movement to the downside in cryptocurrencies. But Coinbase is going higher. Do they have some other things in store that is not a part of the cryptocurrency space to make sure that they maintain viability even when cryptos go lower? That's something that we might need to ask. But so far, the market in Coinbase is trying to go higher, even though cryptos are going lower. Okay, take a look at that. So what we're going to do is we're going to continue to play the strength into the market in Coinbase. Okay, now warning, notice 260 is still a problem. We haven't seen the market successfully break 260, but you know what? We're going to continue to go on in that prediction so long as the price keeps above that ascending line and the market is still able to hold support down here. Okay, around $232, $230. Okay, right there. So now, as we see this market trade next week, okay, 260 will have to be a probable area for us to take some soldiers out the market, tell us to go out there and get the bag and come back with 2.72%. That's what we need to do. It's only right to bring some of the soldiers back with the boot. right, with the bread. Now we could keep some other soldiers into the battle because, like I said, 270 will be the next area. Ultimately, all the way up there around 280. Okay, that's about 10.36% profitability we can see the market in Coinbase go. Now, will it be rough? Yeah, we will see market volatility coming around 260. That's why we're trying to prepare everyone that we can see the market come back down. That's why I've created this ascending line. Keep your eyes open on the market trade along that ascending line. All right. So that's it. Let me take it back over to the daily because we're going to play this on the daily time frame. All right. Pretty much looks decent. We're going to play the strength into the market in Coinbase. Now I want to know, you're part of our Trap Watchers, right? You're part of our community, right? So drop your comment in the comment section and tell me, what do you all think about the chart of Coinbase? Do you think the market's going to go higher? Do you think it's going to go lower? It's just that simple. Let us know. Make sure you maintain a profitability. Trade different. Peace.